So ain't nobody gonna perform for Donald Trump, huh? Which one of you jigaboo niggas gonna be the first one to do it? I'm waiting. I'm gonna roast the out one of you Uncle Tom ass niggas for doing it. Which one of you gonna do it first?
Snoop is just really hilarious.
Snoop Dogg is funny,
He's doing all these things.
Snoop Dogg just got publicly called out, and it didn't come from police or another artist. It came straight from Katt Williams. Known for speaking his mind, Katt didn't hold back. He accused Snoop of stepping into politics, saying he changed his image and started acting like a political figure.
Your career down the road. People might not want to book you in Texas or Arizona or California.
Sir. Wouldn't that be fantastic? Let's let that...
When Katt Williams gives a warning, he means it. He doesn't speak just to stay relevant. He talks when something feels wrong. According to him, Snoop Dogg is stepping into a space where influence, loyalty, and honesty no longer match. That kind of move can be dangerous, especially for someone with Snoop's past. Katt has been on a strong run lately, putting the entertainment world under pressure and calling out behavior he sees as fake. He has openly criticized well-known figures like Steve Harvey, Cedric the Entertainer, and D.L. Hughley. No one has been spared. However, mentioning Snoop carried more weight. Snoop is not just famous. He represents a full legacy. He rose from gritty rap roots to global partnerships, from street life to polished television, even standing near political power.
I just want to say this real quick, now on the political shit. All you people for the federal government that not getting paid right now, ain't no fucking way in the world y'all can vote for Donald Trump when he come back up again. If y'all do vote for him, y'all some stupid motherfuckers.
Inaugurated as the 47th president of the United States of America, Snoop Dogg performed at the Crypto Ball. Now, Snoop Dogg, he got the backlash because people are like, wait, this isn't the same Snoop from 2016 who had so much to say about the artist performance.
Snoop made it through every stage of fame, but Katt believes he lost something along the way. He says Snoop shifted from representing everyday people to supporting powerful interests.
Yeah. Get your life right. Stop worrying about mine. I'm cool. I'm together. Still a black man. Still 100% black.
He labeled Snoop a political dog, someone who only speaks up when the system feels comfortable. If you've paid attention lately, it's easy to understand why he thinks that. This isn't the raw Snoop from his early music or the fighter from the death row era. This version spends time with TV stars, promotes major brands, sells pet products, and smiles beside powerful leaders. To Katt, that shift isn't progress or maturity. He sees it as turning away from the people who once believed in him and trusted his voice.
Of course, Snoop has responded to the backlash he received for performing for a Trump event. One of the things he pointed out was that we always stick together. We're good at tearing each other apart, which is pretty constant. It's pretty consistent when somebody gets into trouble. It takes backlash from the community. It's always a communal thing. It isn't any action they took. It is the fact that we can't stay together, that we can't stick together, that it's us always attacking us. But that flies in the face of the reality of what's happening right now. It is not us who are tearing down affirmative action. It is not us who is tearing down DEI. It is not us who are tearing families apart. It is not us who have decided that affirmative action and rollbacks that have been that had precedent for 50, 60 years are gone. It is not us that is doing it. It is, I think most people are disappointed because they saw you a specific way, and you have a right to kind of interpret and do whatever artistically you want to. No one's begrudging you that. But why the attack on the community because they disagree with something you did?
No, on some real though, it's about time somebody said some gangster shit up in here. Hey yo, Katt Williams, when did they start selling pimp clothes at Baby Gap? My nigga over there drinking that Hennessy out of that little sippy cup.
Let's be clear, Katt Williams has never denied Snoop's impact. He openly called him a legend. Snoop broke barriers, brought street culture into the mainstream, and turned hardship into success. Still, Katt believes something important was lost over time. What once set Snoop apart was honesty and a strong street voice. He stood against the system, not next to it.
Snoop is just really hilarious.
Snoop Dogg is funny,
He's doing all these things.
Just want to say this real quick, now on the political shit. All you people for the federal government that not getting paid right now, ain't no fucking way in the world y'all can vote for Donald Trump when he come back up again. If y'all do vote for him, y'all some stupid motherfuckers.
That raw energy, that fire, that unpredictability is what built Snoop Dogg's legend. But Katt Williams feels like that spark has dimmed over the years. When Katt calls him a political dog, he isn't talking about elections, party affiliations, or who Snoop supports publicly. He's talking about something deeper, spiritual politics, the kind where people trade truth for comfort, authenticity for acceptance, and courage for approval. According to Katt, this is the politics that truly changes people, and he sees Snoop moving in that direction. Katt believes that Snoop got too close to the same powerful circles he used to keep his distance from. The very people he once questioned and challenged are now the same people he seems comfortable around. And in a time when those willing to speak the truth are growing quieter, Katt refuses to stay silent. To understand this fully, we need to look back. In the early 2000s, Snoop Dogg was untouchable. He survived the chaos of death row, built his own empire, and became one of hip-hop's most respected icons. He had the respect of everyone from Jay-Z to Ice Cube. He was a mentor, a big brother, a figure people in the culture looked up to. But over time, things began to shift. Snoop started appearing at political events. He defended some celebrities while staying silent on others. He backed brands, causes, and politicians that some fans felt didn't align with the Snoop they knew. For Katt, that was the first real warning sign. In his world, if they can't control you, they try to cancel you. And if canceling fails, they recruit you. Katt truly believes that Snoop got recruited. Katt also noticed how quiet Snoop became during critical moments in hip-hop. When artists were pushed out or sidelined, Snoop stayed neutral. When people exposed industry problems, he acted as a peacemaker. When exploitation was questioned, he remained silent. Yet, when it was time to celebrate in Hollywood, Snoop was front and center, smiling for cameras. To Katt, that wasn't loyalty or unity, it was protection of position, not protection of the people. When Katt said, "I'm sending Snoop his last warning. Stop being a political dog," it wasn't just words. It was a challenge to someone he once deeply respected. Katt sees two types of dogs: the street dog, loyal, raw, fearless, and the political dog, trained, polished, obedient. Snoop used to be the first, but Katt feels he's now the second. A man more concerned with preserving his status than standing with the streets. This isn't about growth or success. Katt isn't against Snoop evolving. The real question is whether Snoop grew as a person or simply as a brand. Katt has never chased fame. He has been arrested, blackballed, and criticized. But he has always spoken his truth. He doesn't owe Hollywood anything, and he fears silence more than losing access. That's why when Katt calls out Snoop, people pay attention. They know Katt speaks without compromise. Snoop and Katt grew up in similar spaces, respected by the streets, seen as voices of culture. They shared stages, radio spots, and interviews. But over time, the alignment shifted. While Katt confronted powerful figures in Hollywood, Snoop smiled alongside them. That's when Katt drew the line, making it clear: you cannot truly stand for the people while shaking hands with those controlling the system. This is not just criticism. It's a reflection on loyalty, authenticity, and the choices that define a legend. Katt Williams isn't attacking Snoop Dogg's success. He's questioning his soul, his choices, and the path he's taken. His message is sharp. You used to lead us, now you follow them. That's where the tension begins. Snoop hasn't responded directly, but fans online are split. Some say Katt is jealous, bitter, or just hating. They argue Snoop is smart, evolving, adapting, and protecting his legacy. To them, this is growth, not selling out. The other side agrees with Katt, saying he's brave enough to speak what others won't. They claim Snoop talks about realness but lives corporate, preaches loyalty while moving with whoever benefits him most. And both sides have a point. This isn't just Katt versus Snoop. It's a deeper clash between fame and authenticity. Snoop is survival. He made it out and stayed relevant. Katt is rebellion. He refuses to compromise even when it costs him everything. When Katt warns Snoop, it's serious. Some fans see it as a warning about karma, the cost of trading purpose for comfort. Others think he's saying playing both sides too long will eventually backfire. Katt grew up respecting legends and refuses to watch them become puppets for power. His core belief is clear: when you stop speaking for the people stop feeling you. Snoop's career proves fame is complicated. He's been gangster, icon, businessman, peacemaker, actor, and mogul. No one can take that from him. But the Snoop who once challenged the system now sits on talk shows with it. Katt sees that calm not as peace but as compliance. This isn't just words, it's a clash of values. Truth versus comfort, rebellion versus compromise. Katt's warning is personal and ideological. One legend questions another, reminding us that influence isn't just about fame. It's about staying true to yourself and the people who believed in you.